gray.
Which one?
That one's not fair.
I know.
I knew that was a trick question.
What? No.
It's not a trick question if there's multiple answers. That's just an easy word because you get multiple options. So
That's true.
I really wanted to like spell it wrong on purpose, like GWR.
Well, okay. So before we get into our Call of Cthulhu, here's a joke that I've heard. It's so in America you spell gray Gray.
Mm-hmm.
In Europe or England you spell gray Grey, and in Canada you spell it Grehy. Hey? I'm so sorry to any of our Canadian viewers. You're right. Welcome to the Iconic Production on Twitch. This is the return of our Call of Cthulhu game on Monday nights. I am Becca, the keeper of the arcane lore, and we are running the game Horror on the Orient Express. Our lovely investigators have been on the train. It's not a highway to hell, so it's a train. I'm sure there's a song somewhere in there. It'll come to me like midway through this game. I'll be forced to sing it. Oh, sing it, Rachel, sing it.
that's all I got.
So our investigators, Rachel and Paul, are playing Charlie and Mason. And if you ever hear us call Paul Miles, that's because of a character back in our 13th Age game he was playing. And I have a feeling Paul will continue to use the M names and get us all thoroughly confused.
Oh, that's the goal. My next name, I've already have it picked out, and it is a name that starts with an N.
Yeah, don't tell him. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. Excellent. And then with us, you also see Jenny, who plays Gertrude, a recent addition to this investigating team, but I think a useful one so far. Supporting Lee as Dr. Nellie during your trial the other day, and I mean you've had all the like language know-hows, so anytime you need to speak French or Italian or something, you've been the one to call.
Got a little bit of Arabic too.
Yeah, a little dabbling of everything. Because what else is an investigator in a Call of Cthulhu game for?
Exactly.
But to be a dabbler. Yeah. So, without further ado, I want to thank JD, our producer, for making us look and sound good. We were discussing soundtracks for you guys to listen to while our game goes on, and I am encouraging of finding something creepy and opera like. Ooh, Phantom of the Opera. That's what I can start singing. I mean, I won't. Don't worry.
I was ready for your performance.
Oh, Rachel, you're so sweet. No, I'm just kidding. And also thank you to Phantom of Truth, who will continue to be our 1923 expert as we go through this game. He also moderates our chats and makes sure that everything is cordial and pleasant here on Iconic Production, and we're very grateful for that. So, you notice we don't have Nellie or Ricky tonight, and that is fine. They're off doing their own thing.
They often are. Like those two have something going on.
No, Nellie is much too proper for Ricky. Anyway, but last week, Nellie, I think, held her own as the lawyer of the day as you guys continued in the Dream Lassonde searching for Edgar Wellington. You found him on a farce of a trial, and Nellie and Gertrude stepped forward to defend him while Mason and Charlie got super nervous in the crowd. When the trial ended, the group scurried back to the taxidermist shop, attempting to lodge a rotten bear in the doorway as a stopgap, as everybody else ran for the train.
Hashtag worth it.
Hashtag it worked.
Hashtag still alive.
Hashtag truth, except for Edgar Wellington, who disappeared before your very eyes.
Yeah.
But he was already dead, so it's fine.
I don't think we could have brought him back. Maybe.
Well, that's another story for someone else to play through. For them to have save Edgar at all. So, yes, you all made it back onto the train. You woke up not really wanting to go back to sleep, but definitely hungry. Went to the dining car, and they were met by the Duke, who attempted some troubling actions. However, Charlie throwing a teacup at his face seemed to make him want to leave, and he disappeared along with the chair he was sitting in. And that was where our game ended. You all got, oh, so sorry. You all got a few more points of sanity, and the car and the train rumble on towards Milan. We're going to say that after a little while, Nellie does go back to her compartment to get some rest, and the three of you are left in the dining car. Is there anything you would like to do before you arrive in Milan?
We did already wake up Gertrude, is that correct?
Yes, she is awake. It seems fainting spells might be a thing for her.
Good to know. I don't know if I have anything in particular I want to do on the train.
To make sure I didn't pick up any creepy crawlies while I was on the floor in a swoon.
I mean, how would you know that you didn't pick any up?
Just make sure, just look over and make sure I don't have any.
I'm gonna ask her what she's looking for.
It's just, you never know what's on the floor of train compartments. It's just make sure I don't have any spiders or anything on my back, will you please, Mason and Charlie?
I'm gonna just brush it off and be like, yeah, you're
much
good.
better. Thank you, Charlie. That's much better.
I was gonna say, looks like there might be one at your feet getting ready to crawl on you.
You're mean.
There are no spiders in the dining car of the Orient Express. And one of the waiters walking by gives you kind of a stink eye for even mentioning it.
Nice.
I do a slight apology. I guess we could go take a look at the scroll.
That would be a good
But
idea.
Here.
But Gertrude is good at
Oh, true.
reading things. Is that correct?
I have my ways of reading certain things.
Then yeah, let's go look at this thing that we don't have.
She's read things before.
Yeah, I read occasionally. I don't make a habit of it.
Spells. Things that get you to pass out.
Alrighty. The scroll. All right. So you guys go back to one of your rooms.
Mhm.
And you see the scroll. It is the scroll of the head. It is accompanied with a full typed English transcript because Edgar could not read Arabic. And so paid for that.
Right.
Who is going to read? the scroll.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not the most well versed.
All right.
Yeah,
are
I
you
can
going-
read it.
Okay. Are you going to read the Arabic one or the English?
I will read the English first, and then I would like to read the Arabic and make sure that Edgar's translator knew what he was doing.
Okay. Well, guys.
Or I
this
could
is-
read. I could read the English, and you could read the other. We can compare notes.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll split it up.
Happen. I need Mason to roll me a D4 and Gertrude to roll me a D6. For no reason.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 6. I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
How dead are we?
Sometimes it's good to roll high and sometimes it's not. So,
If we're getting luck points back, it's good to roll.
I'm hoping it's Cthulhu mythos, but I could be wrong.
So, for you to fully understand these scrolls, it'll take you 10 hours to study the English one thoroughly and 40 hours to study the Arabic one thoroughly.
Thoroughly.
Once you do so, the numbers you have rolled are the amount of sanity points you will lose. Well, actually, if you read the Arabic one, you will lose 7. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Aha.
So, however, you will gain mythos and understanding of it.
Seems like a fair trade-off,
Yes.
and not one that I've made before for any reason whatsoever.
I gotta ask, what is your mythos at? I just gotta know.
It's very low. It's at like 8.
I mean, I'm at
Extremely low.
0, so
It may have cost me 8 sanity points, but
makes sense.
Yeah. So, if you guys would like to begin studying it, you have about 5 or so hours before you will arrive in Milan.
okay.
Yeah, I'll probably study.
So,
The other question that I would have is, I assume the Orient Express is a pretty fancy sort of place. So they probably have like a safe available where we
They
could keep
do.
the scroll. Okay,
yes, they do.
excellent. I will make sure that that is obtained in the name of Nancy Bell, since that's the name I gave the copper back in
Sable.
Lausanne. Because I think the Duke probably doesn't know that name.
Probably not.
Bet he'd recognize you, though.
Oh yeah, he recognized me, but if he asks for my safe, then it doesn't exist. There is no safe.
Fair enough.
That works. Right. All right. Unfortunately, you get no spells out of this.
Okay, that's a bummer.
All right, so 3 sanity. Mythos. All right. When you finish that, we will enact the sanity and mythos rating accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. However, even in your 5 hours or so, especially with the fact that it only takes about 10 hours to fully study the English version, you are able to get, here it is, this piece of information. Ooh. All right, let me cut it and get it to you guys. But it says, It says this scroll was written by Sedefkar the Osmanli. It's going to add an extra syllable in there. And it concerns an item in his possession, the Sedefkar simulacrum. In this scroll, Sedefkar prophesizes that he is soon to lose the simulacrum, and so praises it and makes a record of it in a set of 5 scrolls. This scroll is the first of the 5 and is referred to as the Scroll of the Head, being the thoughts and history of Sedefkar. The 4 missing scrolls are the Scroll of the Belly, concerning the worship of a being known as the Skinless One. The Scroll of the Legs, a series of body-affecting magics, the foundation on which Sedefkar's power was built. The Scroll of the Right Hand, a ritual which awoke the statue and is the driving force of Sedefkar's power. And the Scroll of the Left Hand, containing the ritual which balances his power, a necessary and ongoing sacrifice. The rest of the scroll is rambling insane. The author has not set down events in any form or order, making it difficult to follow. And the most detailed description in the document dwells on the torture and skinning of other human beings. Excuse me. So that will be saved to your file, Google Docs. That's how we roll up in here. Oh, I'm so sorry for everybody who watches us. Thank you so much for doing so, because you get to deal with my weirdness. Thank you. But yes, so that will end up there.
Okay.
Other information you may want to look at is you know that part of the statue was sold to someone in Milan.
Oh.
The hands?
No.
Oh.
You don't know which part of the statue, but as you go kind of over your notes, and as you're looking at it, you kind of realize that there could be a part in Milan. Unfortunately, you don't know where it is or who it was sold to, and there's no letter. But at least you're heading in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Exciting.
Oh, very exciting. Most exciting. All right, so that bit that I just read to you guys is in your documents.
Perfect.
So if you need to go back and, look at something I said and, didn't write it down thoroughly.
I never.
Yeah, we need Lee for all of her crazy notes.
Right?
I started taking notes, so it's going better.
Okay, so you guys spend the next few hours studying. Charlie, what are you doing?
Probably just wandering the train, picking up food every time I pass the dining car.
Okay. Do you stop to talk to anybody or just wander?
Sure, I'll stop to talk to people in the dining car when I sit and eat.
Do you talk to other passengers or do you talk to workers on the train?
Probably workers on the train.
Okay. Some people that you could talk to who might be interesting in particular are the chef de train or the conductor. The night conductor is currently off, but there are quite a few other bellhops, waiters, workers.
I mean, obviously, I would like to talk to the chef.
So you go and you talk to him, and you realize that it's really the chief of the train. Do you excuse yourself and go find the chef?
Classic.
You totally can.
You always talk to the chief.
Sure.
Okay. He introduces himself as Theophanes Lambert, but you can call me Monsieur Lambert.
Nice to meet you. I'm Charlie.
You are part of that American group, oui?
Is there only one?
Not so big of a group. We have a few more Americans. They're just by themselves. You kind of are a no offense, a loud group.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
What have you heard about us?
Well, you all fell asleep in the same compartment last night.
Yeah, we had kind of been out late, and Gertrude and Ricky were having a riveting conversation, so we all just fell asleep in the same car.
Right, conversation. That is what causes me to fall asleep in a car with a lady as lovely as you. Although, to be fair, there would not be so much sleeping.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You really don't have to.
Just laugh and nod.
I blush a little and, flick my hair and you take a bite to eat.
I notice you have quite the appetite. Is there anything in particular you wish to try while aboard the Orient Express?
Do you have any recommendations?
Let's see.
Makes me think of the things on the Dream Train.
The Dream Express?
Yeah. Pearls of grandeur and whatever. I don't know what all we were fed, but I didn't eat any.
You did not. You woke yourself up. And he kind of thinks, he goes, well, you want to make sure, well, truly, well, our food is quite spectacular. If you really want the best of anything, you need to go to the little cafes in the cities as you go and order the town special. If you get every town is famous for its own unique flavor. That's the best way to do it. But you are going to Milan to see the opera?
Yes, we have tickets, I think, right?
Or they're saved for us somewhere.
Yeah.
Or she forgot about us and
Yes, I've never been to an opera before. I'm very excited.
Oh, it is magnifique. It is a true pleasure. You eat for the pleasure to taste. An opera gives you the pleasure to hear. An experience in your heart.
Have you been to many operas?
No, unfortunately, no. My job on the train keeps me rolling. That is an English pun for you. Thank you for laughing at his pun.
Besides us, have you noticed anything odd going on in the train?
Besides you all, is there anything odd? No, please. Charlie, don't think poorly of the train when you hear this. But as I'm sure you are aware, anytime that there is food and food gets dropped, we get the rats. But this last stop in Lausanne, all of our rats were drained of blood. They were dead. It was unsettling and made me nervous.
And have you never seen anything like that happen before?
No, never. That's common in America.
No, I mean, not that I've seen before.
So how do we get rid of Count Fenwick?
You don't. I mean, I don't know.
Garlic everywhere. I'm gonna start putting garlic on.
It is
That's
good that we're
really
in Italy.
Get some garlic from the chef.
Because the Italians like to put a lot of garlic in their food, more so than the French.
That is very true. As the train is going to pull up to the station in perhaps 30 minutes, he goes, I must leave and go make my preparations. But Mademoiselle Charlie, prepare yourself. Milan is not the city that it once was.
What do you mean by that?
There seems to be a malaise, a sickness over the people, and they no longer have that spark of joy that Italians are known for. Well, you need to go collect your friends, and I will be on my way. It was lovely talking to you, mademoiselle.
And you as well.
Merci. All right. So you collect your friends. Do you tell them anything? Or
Definitely tell us all.
Yeah, I want to tell him about the rats for sure.
Okay.
And probably mention that he said that there was like a sickness in Madrid.
Milan?
Or yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, and that he said this city was not as it once was, which I'm not sure what that means, but okay.
Cryptic warnings from old men.
And based on the readings that we just did, could have something to do with another scroll.
That's fair.
It does seem to be a possibility.
Or a more widespread, since we know that there's a piece of statue here, it could have to do with that too. The last statue piece, and filling this into Gertrude, that we have, where we found a piece of the statue and it was ailing the owners of it in the same location as the statue. So we found a statue arm, and the people of the house had arms and hands on that side that were suffering.
I see. What were they suffering from specifically?
Rivel arm.
Oh. Oh, that is rather unpleasant.
I would
Yeah,
enjoy
it's
it
real
if Paul
long.
has to make stuff up.
That's a medical term for
Yeah.
alarm.
That's the medical term in the boxing world. So like when you're boxing, as you get older, you just like. Not trying to be rude of anyone's side. Anyway. Also, have I told you I have a boxing match coming up? Probably in like 2 days.
You have a boxing match. I didn't know you were a professional.
I am.
That's
Yeah,
amazing, Mason.
I can
Brilliant.
definitely throw down. I do pretty good too. So we'll see how this next match goes when it happens.
That will be exciting. I will look forward to it.
Me too.
Never mind. I thought about how I want to like play to win, and I feel like I should just like roll D100s like a crap ton of times. But anyway, so maybe we should start looking for information on this statue piece that was sold. That might get us going.
Yeah, maybe a museum.
Yes, we should definitely go see a museum.
Or an auction house, opera. We should also go see the opera.
Mm-hmm. When is the opera? Is it today?
It is on the 16th, I believe. And I'm just double checking all that.
Also, my boxing match is on the 19th. Just had to look that one up.
Yeah. Yeah, the opening night of the performance is January 16th. You are offered front row tickets by Katarina Cavallaro. You just need to go to the hotel and pick them up from her.
Right.
Cool.
Oh, goodness. Well, I can't possibly impose on an evening at the opera with your friends. Perhaps opening nights are difficult to get tickets for.
Oh, I'm sure our friend would be more than excited to give you an extra ticket.
Well, I could just see if I could pick up some auctioneers or antiquarians off the clock, so to speak, while you're all at the opera.
What time is it?
It's up to you.
Right now, it's almost, the train arrives in Milan at 12:20 p.m., so in the afternoon.
Okay.
Afternoon.
But
So,
Charlie, do you have something to wear?
Yes,
fancy. You have to have a
did.
nice dress. We have to go
I did.
shopping.
But I already got a dress. Didn't I get a dress at one point?
yeah, some wooer of yours gave you a dress.
Oh, did Philippe give you a dress?
Somebody did. I don't remember.
I think Philippe was. If he was the first guy, then yes.
I have written down silver flapper dress.
Ooh, yes, you do.
Oh. Well, a dress is only, so much. You need accessories to go with it. So we have to go get you some pearls and maybe a nice feather bandeau for your hair. And you need a nice like shawl or wrap. Milan has beautiful things. Let's go. It's my treat.
I would say as they're shopping, I'd probably want to be looking for something to unlock my pocket watch. And or get materials to build a lock pick.
Okie dokie. So, cool. Sounds like we jumped into a shopping episode. This is great. So you, with this newfound enthusiasm for your day, you stepped off the train and kind of just stopped. The station looks like a bomb has hit it. Rubble lies around in heaps. Gray dust covers everything. The train stops. You hear the last gasp of steam, and then it is silent.
Maybe not a great shopping town. The life routine is entertaining.
A couple minutes later, some drowsy-looking porters show up to take your bags and ask you, which hotel?
Gosh, which hotel would we go to?
Well, the one that the lady is at?
Katarina?
Yeah.
Can we afford the one that Lady Katarina is staying at?
Which one is it?
I have no idea.
Did she tell us?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she said we had to stop by, oh, I know what you're talking about. But also, I can't find my notes on her. I know I took them.
That is true, Phantom of Truth. If
Quick.
Katarina has made it to the hotel, she's already booked rooms for them.
Yes, we just have to figure out where it is.
Here's what I'll tell the bellhop. Take us to the place where Lady Katarina is staying, since they would probably know since she is the opera singer. And if they don't, then I'll say,
Signora Katarina? Cavalora?
Senorita? Yes.
Katarina.
Katarina. Opera.
Katarina.
Singer.
Cavalora. Si,
Yes.
si, opera. Italian?
English?
English?
Latin?
Francois?
Francois. So he goes on to tell you that unfortunately he doesn't know which hotel you guys are talking about because the Lady Katarina is missing.
What?
Missing?
Oui, si.
Since when?
Do you know if she ever got to Madrid? Milan. I keep
Milan.
saying.
Si. So the rumor is she showed up. She got in a car after stepping from the train yesterday at 1 p.m. And no one has seen her since. She hasn't been back to her apartment. She hasn't been into any hotels.
I
And
quickly describe the Duke to him to see if that seems familiar as anyone
the
been seen with
porter
her.
continues to tell you that he has not seen Lady Katarina. But if you have information discerning her whereabouts, you should definitely go to the police.
We do not have information at this point.
I do not want to go to the police.
What about...
Can I see? I don't know. Okay, let's see if I can find it.
It's right here, and I don't. I just wrote that we could join her. I didn't write down the name of the hotel.
Cool.
Although I do have the Night of the Opera, January 16th. I knew that one.
Good, good.
Well, we
Um,
could go to the opera house and see if any of her colleagues might know where she normally stayed or where her apartment is, and we could go check out her place.
Yeah, let's do that.
And where do you take your bags? You take your bags with you?
Great question.
No. Would I know just from having
Can I roll for
traveled
this?
a lot if there's a decent hotel
Yes.
in Milan?
Can I roll a remembrance check?
You may roll a remembrance check.
What do I put that under?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, okay, cool.
You look at your copy of the Traveler's Companion. In the
I rolled literally as bad as you can roll, except for a 100.
so you fumbled. Oh man, you could swear you know exactly what she's talking about, but
Yeah, hard fumbled that one.
you did. You
Cool, yeah.
did.
Definitely saying in that place over there.
I don't
You guys
And
can tell me
everybody's like, that is the cathedral.
Yeah.
Let's hope she's not in the cathedral yet, Mason, okay? Let's wait on that.
All righty. So in Milan, hotels. You have several different ones. There is the Hotel de la Vie, the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele,
It's not
the
that one.
Hotel Cavois, Giardini Pubblici, anyway.
Not that one.
Or the Grand Hotel Marino e Nacional.
Yeah, let's try that one.
No. Option 3.
Which one was that?
Whichever one you read third.
The Hotel Capoir?
Yes, I think that was the one that you said.
I know it started with a C, but I don't think that was it. Let's try door number 1.
Oh God, this is
Enjoy playing with you guys. So the Hotel de la Vie
That's where she is?
is door number 1. Is that where you want to go?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't sound as right. And you said it's not door number 3, so let's try door number 2.
La Galleria Vittorio Emanuele?
Yes, that one for sure.
For sure, okay.
Because I was so for sure about the rest of them, I think we just got to go solid with, third time's a charm. Why not? Why not?
Sure. So, which hotel do you guys send the porter to?
Number 2,
Which
which
one
was
was that?
my third choice, which was Hotel Emmanuel. Is that right?
Galleria Vittorio Emanuele.
Yes, that one.
The thing you have someone who reads the documents.
How do you know I'm reading the documents?
Because it rolled off so nicely off your tongue. All right. Okay. The porter agrees and takes your bags.
That's probably one of the more expensive ones, but probably not as expensive as the one with a lift and central heating.
Yes.
Okay. We just don't want rats.
Right.
I mean, they're all dead now.
I guess maybe we should follow the dead rat.
I would also ask the porter, how good is his French? Like, is it good enough that we can converse fairly well?
You can get like basic information.
And I ask him what happened to the train station?
Yes, you can. And he tells you. Oh, thank goodness. I apologize. I am a hot mess right now, apparently. So, the porter lets you know that the new government has decided that the station's decor be substantially changed, and much of it is being pulled down before the upgrading can begin.
Do I know about a new government in Milan?
You have probably heard about this guy named Mussolini.
Oh, El Duce.
Good.
Yeah, he's doing a lot for Italy. Really helping them out.
Fantastic.
Yeah. There's definitely a rise in nationalism, and actually, there's a lot of the socialist leanings.
Yeah, I don't look rich.
Going on. So yeah, that's what you know.
Okay.
Or that's what the porter tells you, I should say.
All right. Fair enough. I will ask directions to the opera house.
He explains it is down around on the backside. I believe. Let's just double check this traveler's companion.
I know, I'm looking at the map.
Okay,
There
there's
it
the
is.
map. Look at the map.
Yep.
You
Wait, we have a map?
There's the map. I give you guys things. You guys pretend
I
like
keep
I
looking.
keep all this information from you, and
It's in the traveler's companion.
I
Paul.
gift you these things.
Traveler's
They are
companion.
gifted upon you.
All right. I don't know if I know what I'm looking for.
You want to go to page 25.
I do not see the opera.
Oh, we don't see the opera house?
No. Although my
it's
Italian is really bad.
It's number 5.
Ah. Oh, yeah, of course. La Scala,
course.
of course.
La Scala.
What else would
See,
it
see.
be?
I gotta get into my Italian accent and drop my French one.
Yeah.
See.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't see it. I see players in London.
Uh-huh.
No, you have to go to the Discord chat.
Guys, I'm so bad at this.
You're fine, Mason. We got you.
Ow.
So there's the railway station. Oh, it's not that far from here.
It's
Okay.
not.
It's just...
It's right there.
Rachel knows my phone better than I do. I couldn't
Find
find
the
the app.
We
So,
go down here
for all
to
our viewers, this is what has happened to us. In the times of non-COVID, we would be around a table and I'd be literally handing them pieces of paper.
that would be so nice.
It would be. It would be lovely. Unfortunately, that is
COVID.
clearly unable to happen. So I have created a folder on Google Docs and dropped stuff into that for them. Is it my fault that they don't read it then? No.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, you're supposed to mail us the piece of
The
paper.
handout.
Yeah. So that we
I'll be at your
have
house
one.
tomorrow with the stack.
Excellent. Okay, so we get directions to the opera house. We know where our hotel is. Sure.
Yep.
So hotel is number 3. Okay. All right. And the hotel is actually quite close to the opera house. Perfect.
Yep. So as you guys head to the opera house, it is fascinating. You see people slumped over cafe tables that look just exhausted. People are leaning heavily against the walls and posts and crying. You watch as a couple who's walking hand in hand suddenly seem to let go of each other's hands, and it turns into a heated argument in front of you. Charlie and Gertrude, you hear some comments being called out to you. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, without your understanding of Italian, you don't know exactly what is being said, but you can take a wild guess that it is not flattering. If anybody wants to give a psychology roll, you can see if you can figure it out.
Psychology.
Negatory.
I got a 10%.
I was
Roll
too
those dice. No.
Push it.
You mean spend luck or push the roll?
Oh, I meant push it.
So roll again.
Yeah, it's a lot of luck to spend. Sure, I'll push it. I'm gonna get like a 98 this
Yeah,
time.
maybe you shouldn't push it.
No, if you fail, it is a fumble.
Don't do it.
Yep, I definitely fumbled.
Okay. So as you are walking, you are consulting your map and seeing all these odd behaviors, and a call from a gentleman startles you all enough so that you kind of take a step into an alleyway, and you turn around and you see 3 gentlemen there. Although gentleman is kind of a loose term. And they say something to you and hold out their hand and gesture and flick open a knife. They repeat it. And
English?
start to advance. With two of those fumbles, you guys are being mugged.
No.
Good thing you have a brawler here.
I'm pretty good at fighting too.
I
I've
don't.
never tried before.
I don't want to fight.
What is your fight?
Uh,
Well, that's nice that you don't want to, but either hand over your wallet or they're going to start the stabby stab.
The stabby stab.
That's kind of like the sneaky sneak for Charlie.
All right.
I'm gonna write that down.
I know, like, rule number 1 in Cthulhu is don't get in a fight,
Uh-huh.
but I have to practice, right, for my upcoming match.
Sure.
You have to practice.
This is when I get my
I
butt
might
kicked.
be able to help out. With
You said there's 3 people?
In front of you,
one's
yes.
Okay.
Well, question, they already lost. So, Becca, here's the question. Does the sanity roll that you had me make earlier, where I lost 7 points of sanity, does that count for today's, or is that spread out?
No, you will take that when you finish studying the scroll at the same time that you gain mythos percentiles.
Okay, so I haven't lost any sanity yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm ready.
What are you
You
doing?
are.
No.
Alrighty, here we go.
Tell me what I have to do here.
So, if we are going to go into a fight, let's do this. Get out my sweet, sweet GM's screen.
I am curious. What kind of
Ooh.
damage do I have to do to be able to, like, just get away? Because that's really the goal here.
You mean run?
Yeah.
So we can go into a chase scene?
I also have a gun. Could I just like
No.
wave my gun a little?
That would actually be so good. They pull knives on us. We all pull guns.
Can we please?
I actually kind of like this as an intimidate. Also, question, do they look like they are the authority, or do they look like they're just some hoodlums?
Probably just some hoodlums.
Tough guys. It's great. Where's Ricky when you need him?
Oh, well, we both have guns.
Yeah, I'm super into this. I'm gonna like pull some Ricky in here and like try to pick up his mannerisms so I can do this hard. I'm ready.
All right, what
I
are you
kinda-
doing, Charlie?
I kind of like this intimidate idea.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Intimidate, final answer for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna like pull out my gun and be like, "Oh, really?" And yeah, try to intimidate them without actually having to shoot somebody because I don't actually want to do that.
All right, who wants to do the intimidating?
Right here.
Wait, but I do too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Fine.
Who is going to do the intimidating?
You want to do the
Faithfulness?
intimidating too?
Wait, what do you have for
Yeah.
intimidate?
A lot more than you. Cool.
You also get a bonus die. So another 10s to roll. Because Charlie is standing next to you with her gun going all gangsta style up in here. Gertrude is probably thinking her life choices and what led her to this alleyway.
Yes, exactly. Because I never carry all of my money in one purse anyway, because that would be stupid for any international traveler to do that. So
I
I'm
only
like,
have $11 to my name anyway. So.
Charlie's all
I like
oh,
trying
look
to
at your
sneak-
pockets.
sneak some of my money out of the billfold that I carry like my daily allowance in, so that I can give that to them. It just will be considerably lighter than it normally is.
You are going to have to make a sleight of hand if you want to sneak some stuff out. How
Sleight
did
of
your
hand.
intimidate go, sir?
I definitely intimidated them.
Oh, you definitely did. What did you get?
I have a hard success, and I am spending 2 luck, just so you know,
To get a hard success.
to get a hard
Okay.
success. Because I don't want to deal with this.
All right. How was your sleight of hand?
Not good. Stealth is better for me, but
Right. How bad is not good?
it was an 81 out of 10%.
Bad.
That is bad.
That's right, I'm intimidating.
You might be intimidating. However, they have now seen. Okay, it's not a fumble. They have now seen that Gertrude has the money, and so they kind of look between you two and Gertrude and go, see, and walk away.
Not great.
Shoot them, Mason.
As they turn around, I shoot him in the back. No, I am an honorable man, although very not happy.
Shoot them in the back. Okay. So, you can now rest easy knowing that there are a group of thugs who know you guys have money and are foreigners.
Fantastic.
Always a good thing. It's all right. I'll just be like, hey, Count, they're free.
What? Free to eat or what? What do you?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I will sacrifice them to the Count if that means me not dying.
The moment where the alignment changes.
That's right.
I don't think alignment was a metric in Cthulhu.
So would that mean my intelligence would go down, or my what would that be? Constitution? Sanity would probably go down. Anyways, doesn't quite matter.
Yeah. So yeah.
Moving on, we have some thugs. So I'm gonna always have my eyes out.
Sure you are.
Perhaps the hotel first?
American.
No, because then we'll lead them to where we live.
Yeah.
Rule 1: don't do that.
That's rule 1. Rule 1 was like, I don't know, not pulling money out.
Don't get seen. Don't act like you're rich.
Don't get seen pulling your money out to try to hide it away.
Oh man. Okay, so Opera House.
Can't y'all. All right. I don't even know. Okay, you guys are going to the Opera House, not to the cathedral. All right. That's totally fine. I just got to find the section for the Opera House. Opera. All right. Yes. Piazza del Scala is accessible via the streets, the Galleria, and it has a centerpiece, a large statue of Michelangelo. So there's a big statue in all of its glory right there.
Lovely.
And while you are not allowed through the front doors, like there's the plaza area, and that's where the Michelangelo statue is, you're not allowed into the Opera House. However, you do hear a lot of commotion as the crew is getting ready for the opening night. You could probably, find the stage door and maybe sweet talk your way on in there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
All right, you see a tall man, pretty burly, standing at the door, his arms crossed. You're
What
asking
do
you
I
guys
know?
coming, and he kind of, what do you need? Or, I mean, he speaks in Italian.
Right.
Okay. Since Bonjour knows about the extent of Gertrude's Italian vocabulary, she will switch to French and see if he gets that.
He can speak in French.
Okay.
Yep.
He can or he can't? Sorry.
He can, yes.
Okay, perfect. And then I guess we could try English. Just maybe he's a multilingual doorman.
Let's see. How's his language skills? He prefer French, but he could get by on English.
We'll stay in French then, if that's comfortable for him. Just say, yes, we were just friends of Signora Katarina.
Oh, you know where the Signorina is?
No, we were hoping to try to find some clues and perhaps leave a gift for her.
Well, I don't know that you'll find many clues here if you never made it to the opera house.
Well, do you know where she stays generally?
At her apartment, I would assume.
But where's her apartment?
Oh,
You don't know anyone.
No, it's.
Believe.
I'll say the hotel that we're staying at. It is this hotel, correct?
She has an apartment, not in that hotel.
Oh,
But we just wanted to get something to her, and we just don't know her address.
Well, I mean, you can leave it with me, and I will attempt to give it to you, or you can leave it in her room.
Would you let us in to leave it in her room? That would be splendid.
No, I mean, you're not Italian, you're not police, so I don't understand. I'm
we
for you.
We are her friends. We're on the train with her.
Oh, and she had tickets for us for her show tonight.
She told us to pick them up at the box office.
Oh. Which one of you is Charlie? Yes, she is right. A nice haircut would frame your face nicely. Also, dresses.
Dresses?
It'd make you look better. What?
Yes, we intend.
I went to see Charlie shopping, but Katarina was supposed to come with us.
She would have loved that. Yes, let me go get your tickets. Please wait here.
Mind if we look around for a moment while you go get our tickets?
Somebody make a persuasion roll.
Can I do charm?
You may do Charlie. My charmy Charlie.
I am persuasive also.
I am also
Succeeded on that.
I did not.
But Charlie did, and Mason did. He goes, very well. Come in. I will find you and bring you your tickets. Just don't get lost.
Yes, sir.
So you say that, and you walk in, and almost like you are barely inside the door when a group of stagehands attempt to get past you with a giant 10-foot high wooden nose. That seems to be part of the set, and they kind of force you deeper into the backstage so that they can get past you, behind you, between you and the door. And when you turn around, the door is gone.
Oh.
The door, doesn't exist.
Or you got pushed down too far, because when you look behind you, you see a hallway, and you see a couple of pharaohs sitting, smoking some cigars and playing cards.
Follow the hall, because that doesn't sound bad.
So you continue. You find a trail of stage blood. Kind of dribbled along, and it goes up to a door.
I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to accident. There's no plays or anything going on right now. Is that correct?
No, they're all getting ready. You
Okay.
hear instruments being tuned a little ways away.
Are we 100% sure it's stage blood?
How are you going to find out?
Lick it.
I mean, I probably would, let's be honest.
Gertrude's
All right.
already done it.
And Gertrude lick it. It is stage blood. It is a syrupy, super sweet concoction.
In fact, Tang and hot chocolate works wonders.
Tang was not invented at this time, I don't think.
No,
You are correct.
it's more likely molasses with some sort of beet juice in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just keep moving forward until we figure out where the heck we are.
Follow the blood.
All right, the blood leads underneath a door.
Is the door locked?
Yeah,
Knock, knock.
there's on the door.
No, there's nothing on the door. You open it, and it is a fake door. And it leads to, you see kind of, like, it kind of opens up into a wall, but you kind of see past it. And, there's another hallway over there. And you hear singers seem to be exercising their voices, their throats.
Ooh, perfect. We need to go talk to some singers. I'm going to go towards the voices.
You shouldn't really interrupt musicians when they're rehearsing, Mason.
Press
You
on.
see a picture of Katarina up on the wall with a garland of roses and ribbons hanging off of it.
Oh, I'm going to definitely grab a rose from that if there's one that's pluckable.
There is
If
one
not-
that's pluckable.
Perfect.
And
Fuck.
if you do, you turn around and you see a ballerina there. Gesturing angrily at you, speaking in Italian, and I can't speak Italian, so I don't want to say just macaroni. Starts yelling at you and admonishing you for taking the rose from something that appears to be a shrine, and you see a few feet down.
Oh, yeah, I'll put it
another
back.
picture of her with various candelabras set up with candles dripping wax.
Like a
Oh,
memorial?
so is she dead? I'm gonna I'm
can
gonna
we
check
ask
and
this
see.
ballerina?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you try and speak to this ballerina as she's
Sure.
yelling at us?
Scusa, signorina. Do you speak French? English?
And she turned around and stomps off.
Okay, then we press
I don't
on.
think
And I'm
he's in a
gonna
talkative mood.
grab that flower again.
Okay, as you do, a man jostles you, Mason, and
Dang
he
it.
is dragging a row of plaster limbs. They all seem to be tied together, arms, legs. They're kind of bumping and scraping along the ground as they are dragged past you.
Do any of them look like the
Real
arms?
arms or
No,
legs?
like the arm that we already have in our possession.
Make a quick spot check for either of those.
Can I roll too?
If you want to see if they're real, yeah.
How'd you do?
It was a success.
For what?
Spot hidden.
Okay, no, none of them are real lips.
Oh,
They all
They're lying.
seem,
It's okay. I got it though.
they all seem to be fake. Probably made of wood, maybe plaster. No, none of them seem to be similar to the simulacrum arm that you have.
I'm gonna go over towards that other shrine and place the flower there. And then
wait, can we ask the guy about it? Who's pulling the arms?
He's gone. You have to run to catch up with him.
we'll go to the singers. They'll probably know of her much more.
They're also
So
more
you
likely to
continue
be
on?
bilingual.
Yeah, continue on with our
and you
lovely
see-
translator.
Another picture of Katarina with ribbons bedecking it. You see a group of Egyptians sporting horrific battle wounds,
Oh no.
tearfully singing.
Weird.
And one of them kind of pushes another one, knocks into Charlie. Charlie, you kind of bump into a wall, and you see a cabinet in front of you. Kind of grab it to hold on to, and the door swings open, and severed wooden heads cascade down and out of the cabinet, kind of flooding the hallway. A custodian shows up and starts yelling at you, like, why did you jostle that?
I'm just gonna start
the heads back in.
help picking them up and shoving them back in with him.
Grazie.
Are there any real heads?
No?
Okay, cool. I just wanted to check, it's Cthulhu. You never know.
It is Cthulhu. Indeed.
And we are looking for a human that may or may not be dead, so.
That is absolutely true. You continue on looking for the singing that you heard. It's much fainter now. You don't know where you lost it. And you see an eye as big as a dinner table glaring at you between some curtains.
As in, like,
weird.
a real eye?
Well, at first you thought so, but then you take, with your second look, you see it's been painted.
Gotcha. I might as well look at it. I gotta know. No, I'm not getting distracted. I need to go to those singing voices. To the singing voices.
I need you to make some sort of search or intelligence roll.
How about a... Oh, gross. I guess I'm going to do an intelligence roll. That would be a hard success.
Okay. You are able to find it. You do find the chorus warming up their voices.
I guess I say, excuse me, do any of you speak English?
The music director kind of steps forward. Goes, see, what do you want?
We were inquiring. I know. We're inquiring about the Lady Katarina. She has gone missing, so we hear, and I see all these shrines. Is she okay? Is she...
I do not know. I have not seen her. She did not come to the opera after she arrived in Milan. And while it is very regretful that Katarina is not here, unfortunately, the show must go on, and it will still open tomorrow night. Now, I must get my singers ready. Is there anything else that I can do for you, Signor?
What?
American.
Yes.
All right.
Could you direct to the backstage door? We were supposed to meet a man there for our tickets, and he told us not to get lost, and I fear we may have done just that.
You definitely have. You are very far from the backstage door. It is very simple. Very, very simple. Listen closely. You are going to head back down the hallway that you just took. Take a left and take a right. You're going to go down the set of stairs. Don't go up them. Go down the set of stairs. Once you go down the set of stairs, you're going to turn right, then a left. This will take you to the restrooms. The restrooms are right next to the backstage, and it should be easy to find them. See?
See.
Excellent. Okay.
Up the stairs, yes.
Yes. Nothing else?
Nope, that's it. Thanks.
Fancy. Turns back and continues to lead the choir in their opening exercises.
Well, Mr. Watts, you heard the man.
Yep, left, right,
Left,
down.
right, and up the stairs.
Right, and then left, and then...
No, it was 2 rights and then left.
Oh, liars.
No, it was. It was 2 rights and then a left.
Oh, it is 2 rights and then a left. I skipped the other right. I took notes, though, but also up the stairs is what I heard. So let's go up the stairs.
Okay. So you start to follow his directions, and you do come to a set of stairs. There is a short flight down and a long, rickety flight up.
Up the stairs.
He said specifically not to go up the stairs, but to go down them. So we should therefore go up the stairs.
Yes.
Is it a unanimous decision? You guys are all going up the stairs?
Maybe not all at once.
Yeah, if they look rickety, we'll let Mason go first.
Also, I'm fine. We can go up the stairs.
I thought you wanted to go up the stairs.
Yeah, I do, but the show
I
must
don't
go
mind going
on.
up. I'm probably the smallest of all of you.
Yeah, I'm
Charlie's
definitely
pretty small.
I'm the
Really
biggest.
small. I mean,
Charlie's
it
pretty
makes
small.
sense to send the biggest up first to make sure they can hold weight.
Who's going up first?
I will.
Go.
That's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
As a gentleman, I will
Your
go
turn is already
first,
halfway up
but
the stairs.
I won't want to because I will be like, oh, always ladies first. But I will go up the stairs
Going
first.
upstairs, you don't want women to go first because then what are you staring at, gentlemen?
Fair
Very
enough.
true.
I will go first, and they can stare at mine.
If you are a gentleman, you will go first. All right. So as you climb up these very, very rickety steps, the sounds of the chaos from below fade away. And in a moment, you see a room. The door is slightly ajar, and it is filled with costumes. And you hear a younger woman's voice, seemingly to direct, giving instructions. The sentences are kind of short and simple, to the point. And you have found the costumery.
Ooh.
Fun. I want to go in there.
Is there anything good?
You walk in, and you see four women. One is smoking and sitting at a desk, and she is addressing three elderly women. I mean, these are like ancient elderly women, dressed all in black, and they're working at various dummies. You see 6 wooden torsos around the room, and there are costumes getting pinned onto them. You see like magicians and princesses. And when I say these women are ancient, they are also tiny. They are size 30.
Oh.
I think Charlie, who's one of our smaller people here, is still like a size 50, right?
Oh,
Yeah, she's a 55.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a size 40, so yeah.
Okay. So they're even smaller than Gertrude. So Gertrude is small, but these women are even smaller than her. The young woman looks up and she goes, "See?
You go first.
Good afternoon.
What are you speaking?"
English first.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
So sorry, we must have accidentally taken the wrong way, as we were looking for the backstage door. Very lovely
You went up
work.
the stairs, not down the stairs, yeah?
I see. Yes, that must be where we went wrong. Beautiful work, lovely. Do you make these all yourself?
No, my assistants have definitely helped me, but no, I've designed most of them, and I'm still working on a few.
And do you make them for the stars of the show as well? You make everyone's costumes?
See, for the last 4 months, I have made everyone's costume.
Oh, you're very talented. It's beautiful work.
Anything
You
else
make-
at me? And I gesture grandly. With
What's your role? The jester? The fool?
I try sometimes.
Or is it the hero? The dashing knight?
I'm more of a brawler.
So, giant barbarian.
Of course.
I see. Since you offered, she's going to stand up and walk around you and take in your measurements with her hands. Belt up. Charlie, it is like it's cold.
It looks cold.
Feels cold.
Oh, feels cold. Is it like drafty cold?
Yeah, and as you I'm assuming you're going to start walking through.
Yeah.
Because you are Charlie. You see there is a door in the back side of the room that is open to like a fire escape landing.
Hmm. Can I just like peek out?
Sure. It's super tall, like it's super high up, but there doesn't really seem to be anything else out here. The woman finishes her examination of Mason. She says, "My name is Luisa Visconti, and I could make you a dashing barbarian hero."
Now I feel bad because I remembered I have a wife in this game.
You do have one game. And Luisa does not know that, nor does she care.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to say other than thank you. We'll see you later.
She turns and she gestures. She says something to the women, and Gertrude, you kind of hear the big one, and the women kind of all chatter in unison back at her. Just, that's right. Because I don't suppose if you want your costume, I can get it for you. But I would need you to go and get the big dummy for pinning my costume up.
Also, question: do I still have my wallet and/or things?
Well, I
don't know if she's that kind of a person. I feel like she was just flirting, but hey, it's a tactic.
Why don't you do a search? Spot hidden.
That is a hard success.
Oh, yeah, no, you totally still have everything.
You just always sound so sarcastic when you say stuff like that.
Good.
No, when she says it that way, when you fumbled, then you know you lost everything.
That's fair.
You don't even know.
Can I go and talk to one of the little women while he's having this conversation? Or at least go over, watch
only
them?
speak Italian.
Okay.
I guess I'll indulge her since everyone else is doing things, and I'll bring over this large figure for her.
Oh no, it was taken down into the lower levels of the opera. It would be a trek. I could go with you. Perhaps we could find it together.
That's quite all right. I think I should be attending to my companions.
Sure.
They might get suspicious.
Helping me bring up the seventh dummy. You know, if I wasn't at all superstitious, I would say that one was the magical one. You know.
Oh God. I will say no. I must, and I will go to my friends.
I play so many characters that would come and drape themselves on Mason's arm right now and say, "Oh, honey, please stop flirting with this woman." But that's not Gertrude, so you're on your own there, pal.
Oh no, I'm coming towards you guys now. I'm making my great escape because got a ring on that finger.
You do.
Is there anything special about what the little tiny women are doing with their, are they all doing the same sort of task? Are they doing
Yeah, they're all
Different
doing the
tasks.
same sort of tasks: pinning, sewing, adjusting, creating these costumes.
Are they
Okay.
elves? Are they evil? Are they goblins?
How would you know?
With my Cthulhu mythos,
How much percent?
3.
No, you don't have that yet.
Fine.
Right, because he doesn't get it until after you finish trading this girl, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Natural world. That's how I would know. It looks normal.
Sure.
I might
Uh-oh.
actually have that.
Are you gonna use luck?
No, I don't have to. I have that. That's a regular success.
Oh, you're right.
Totally
Yeah,
accidental.
they're wizened old women.
Nice.
You're gonna-
Babies, but like, especially when they all talk in like kind of the same time.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm getting a very strong like Fates vibe.
See, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Anyway, all right. So it's cold in here. Do I notice?
Yeah.
I mean, Kelly said the door's open.
Can I like rummage through the? Sorry,
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just thinking of looking at. I want to look through the costume, see if there's anything weird or like blood-stained costumes or.
Make a spot hidden check.
Okay.
Louisa tells you, Gertrude, yeah, the back door, it never seems to close right, you know?
Well, that's uncomfortable, isn't it, for you in January? When it's cold
space is
outside?
very cold. But
Yes. So tell me, Louisa, do you make the costumes for Katarina as well?
see, I make them for whoever is lead. As of right now, she's not the lead because she's been missing.
Yes, we've been looking for her. She left us
Oh.
tickets, and we were on the Orient Express with her.
So you're a great investigator, huh? In your
Maybe.
what?
You know, I want information, so I'm totally gonna play this up. We do happen to be fairly good investigators.
Oh, what tales do you have to tell me? How was your spot hidden, Charlie?
I got a hard success.
With a hard success, you find a cap that would look great with your silver dress, but no bloodstained clothes.
Dang it.
Are you gonna steal the cap?
Yeah, probably.
You're gonna ask for it?
I'd say you should ask. Just to ask and be like, hey Mason, can you get this for me?
Do you at least try it on, Charlie, so we can see it?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror, admire it a little bit.
It looks good. It's got that like silvery feather, some little crystals sewn into the bandeau. Louisa sees it. She goes, ah! It looks good on you. Do you have a dress to match?
I do.
Ah. Is that what you are wearing to the opera?
Tis.
Sure. You could take it. See, Signora, I am generous with my gifts.
Oh, I see. We shall be seeing you at the opera?
No, I do not get to watch the opera. I will be backstage fixing all the tears that the chorus puts in my costumes.
How unfortunate.
But you know, you can always find me backstage.
Noted. I happen to know that there's a back door around here as well.
See,
But in the meantime, we must be getting back to our tickets.
oh, of course. You are so busy with your investigation.
Yes.
Well, you know, if you
Just
happen
as-
to see Katarina, just let her know we stopped by. Yes.
Oh, sure. I will let her know that Senor Watts stopped by.
She was rather fond of Charlie, actually, from what I've gathered.
Oh, that's nice. You never told me your names.
Oh, indeed. I'm Gertrude.
Gertrude. And you are Charlie. Charlie, enjoy the hat. It looks good on you.
I don't like her. She scares me. I feel like the hat is straight up cursed.
She goes back to her desk and starts sketching out designs.
Okay. All right. I'd say let's make our way back to the front.
Is there anything else up here?
3 old women, 6 dummies, costumes galore, and Louisa sketching out a barbarian costume.
Okay, so no like other hallways or anything. Okay, cool.
While Charlie and Mason are kind of looking around still, can I find a spot that is easy for me to find again, but that is sort of out of the way, where I could hide something smallish?
You teleport?
You could probably hide something up on this landing. It doesn't seem like many people come up here.
Sweet. I'm gonna take half the notes out of my billfold
Oh God.
and hide them so that hopefully they won't be found. And I don't have as much money on me at the moment when we go out and get mugged again.
Costumery. Okay. All right.
So I guess we still need to figure out where Katarina's apartment is. Because she never told us where that was, did she?
Maybe you want to ask your girlfriend there, Mason?
Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. What would I even ask her?
Wait. You're gonna ask the woman who's flirting with you for the address of another woman?
See, that's what I'm thinking about, and now I'm trying to figure out how to not make it seem like I'm sleeping around.
I was gonna say, while you're sitting next to your wife in real life.
Hey, I get to see my wife in 3 days, so that's exciting.
Maybe I should ask her.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna run back and be like, hey, do you know where Katarina's apartment is?
Katarina, I'm sorry. What?
We just wanted to drop something off for her, and I never got her address when we were on the train.
Oh, see, our apartment is somewhere.
Also, what's this girl's name?
Louisa.
Cavarolos. It is on San Carpoforo. She's a townhouse. Louisa gives you the general directions and tells you, just leave a note with her maid Isabel.
Isabel.
Perfect.
Truth, man.
Yes, exactly.
He was flirting with a nice lady, and he doesn't have the decency to remember her name.
Fun fact, when I met my real wife, I didn't know her name.
Yeah, he doesn't even remember, so... Anyway, shall we go get our tickets? Probably, yes.
Yeah, I would say grab our tickets and make our way out.
Okay.
So
Unless there's more closets with body parts, because I really feel like there's a body here somewhere.
it's probably Katarina's. But anyways, we need to go down the stairs, take a right, take another right, take a left, and then we'll be in the dining area.
No, the restroom.
No, we just go down the stairs and there's the restrooms, and then the backstage door is just right next to the restroom.
Yeah. Either way, backstage, we're there.
All right, you get down there, and the I wanted to say bodyguard, but that's not what he is.
The bouncer.
The bouncer is there, and he sees you. He goes, here are your tickets.
Thank you. Good sir, can you remind us what your name is?
Marco.
Marco. Thank you so much.
See, no problem.
Right, off to Katrina's.
Our hotel?
Yeah.
Fine.
No, I just don't want us to say we're going to Katarina's in front of
Because-
Marco.
Yeah, we told them we didn't know what it was.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Off to the hotel.
Okay. Awesome. So you guys step out into the gray, cold light of Milan. And you start walking down the street, and you are perhaps 3 blocks from the opera house when you hear a halt. Halt. And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.
Of course. Who called out halt? I gotta know.
I don't know,
Sounded
your voice.
authoritarian.
It's the police that come
It's the secret
Yes.
police.
for the running away from Edgar's crime scene.
They
Found you.
No, it's just honestly, it is a real risk that Americans take in 1920, whatever it is, 24, 26, 24. Yeah, 3.
For secret police?
Yeah, because that's something that happened a lot in the early days of Mussolini. Was Americans got rounded up
Mm.
and kicked out of Italia.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Don't have to worry. All right. So yeah, that's what we're going to stop for tonight. I hope you guys had fun
Yes.
doing some investigation,
Always.
learning about nefarious deeds. And I hope everybody who watched enjoyed this, enjoyed the awkward flirting of GM and her player while his wife sits next to him.
She trusts me.
Only with fictitious players, apparently, though.
Yeah, you guys kind of are suspicious. But so yeah, thank you to everyone who watched this tonight. Thank you again for JD and Phantom for keeping our chat moderated and safe for all of our viewers and all of our players. And thank you for helping us anytime we have questions about the 1923 cultural lore. Thanks once again to Kelly Peck, who designed the frames for our Call of Cthulhu game. And
it's I just want to point out that the frames are so cool that the shadows like actually move, which is really freaky, and I love it. So thanks, Kelly.
they're super distracting. Like,
Yeah.
I can't actually have it up because it distracts me so much. But yeah, no, it's beautiful. And she also designed the ones for our Friday night game, Adventures in Gebercan. It Gets Worse. As well as the Jackals frames that you can see on this channel every other Tuesday, which means not tomorrow night, because it was last week. But you could probably find some reruns either here on Twitch channel or maybe over on the YouTubes. Check out those things. And If you enjoy anything Call of Cthulhu-esque, please go over and check out chaosium.com. They have a bunch of free stuff. They have a lot of awesome solo adventures that you can purchase on PDF and attempt to survive in the dark, the frost, the tide, or the flames. I went crazy in like 2 of them. It's fine. And they also have a couple other kinds of games out there. And if you are interested in new games, you can check out Osprey, where Jackals is now being sold and shipped, all written by our delightful friend, John Matthew DeFogie. And I'm going to plug myself here because I wrote one of those adventures in the back of the book.
And it's a pretty good one.
It's a mystery. I don't know why. Maybe I like them or something. But thank you to all of our supporters for your continued views and support. If you also want to help support us here on Iconic Production, please check out our Patreon. Subscribe to our channel. Give us some likes. Give us some reviews. Give us some hollers. We can't do this without you, and we really do love playing these games together. So we hope you all have a wonderful week, and we will see you next Monday as we figure out what is happening on the Horror on the Orient Express. Dun, dun, dun.